Hey, welcome back to Quick Looks with the Casual Hour. My name is Bobby. Joining me, the enabler, Johnny Amizich, and we are going to be taking a quick look at Elden Ring. Johnny, what's happened?
Bobby, our roles have been reversed. Because this is going to be me streaming this game to you and showing you some stuff off about Elden Ring. And then something happened.
Yes, something did happen. What the fuck is going on?
Bobby, this is Elden Ring. This is FromSoftware's latest game. It came out the 25th of February on PC, PS5, the Xbox Series consoles, and then the PS4, Xbox One. And we are playing on PC.
Okay.
And yeah, this is one of the most highly anticipated games of the year. It's been my most anticipated game since it was announced, basically. And
let's show it off.
We're here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and we're all out of gum.
Well, if you like to kick ass and chew bubblegum, you've found the right spot. Like and subscribe here at the Casual Hour. We play games like Elden Ring Mondays and Friday nights over on twitch.tv/the Casual Hour, and we bring them back to YouTube as a video on demand. We also post quick looks like this one Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna get over to that church. I'm at the first area. We're in the first little area for Elden Ring. I'm level 28, which is not saying much as I'm not very good at this game. But Johnny and I are gonna explore some of the first early parts of the game. And I'm going to do my best not to engage with this big fucker over here.
Tree Sentinel.
The Tree Sentinel, who is a real son of a bitch. Look at that guy. He is massive.
Yeah, he is there to maybe remind you this is a FromSoft game, and they're not afraid to put things in your way that will just absolutely wreck your day before you're ready for it. But the other thing is, and that's one of the cool things about this game, is if you're not ready to take him on, you can just ride around him.
Yeah.
And that is a very different way of doing things than how From usually builds their games. Like in Dark Souls, if you can't get past the Taurus demon, then you can't progress in the game.
So what I'm doing right now is I just use this thing in my inventory that you craft, and you'll notice that on the floor here there's these messages that people in the game can leave back for you. So like this one's saying seek flower, etc. But there's this golden one over here, and this is a summon that I've put down for Jackie Daytona, aka Johnny, and that's going to bring Johnny into my instance here. Now, a few things to note. We have a code that we're using that he has to put in, so that way it's just not a random person. So that brings Johnny in here, and I can have up to one more person join my instance here in this, and that's how my cousin Jason and Johnny and I have been playing it. You'll notice that Johnny doesn't have a huge health bar above his head. He is a little bit squishier in here with me, but he can still support and help out. And you can do this, right, Johnny, for randoms if you need to, or if you need help there. Those are things that you can do.
So like all other Souls games, basically, you find an item that lets you place your sign down different places in the world, and you can put them, I think, at any point of grace in the game. You'll typically find them at boss gates.
Yeah.
Where you can bring in other people to help you fight a boss, and co-op has been a part of these games since the beginning. And there's no shame in bringing in other people to help you out if you're having some difficulty. A lot of people take pride in, I'm going to solo run this. And that is fun. Don't get me wrong, but for, a newcomer to the series, or if you're just running into somebody that's really giving you a hard time, it's great. Look out.
Oh, God. Oh! What is he doing down here?
You done made him mad.
Can we get away from him? You think we can escape him?
Let's try and run away.
I'm 10 steps ahead of you. Hopefully 10 more ahead of this Tree Sentinel. I don't see him.
Which way did you head?
I don't know. I'm not even like taking time to look for that. Oh,
Yeah, I see you.
You see me?
So it does point you in the direction of the people you're playing with. And yeah, so we got far enough away to make him leave us alone. All right, Bobby, why don't you... There you are, I see you. Killing stuff.
Killing stuff.
There's some ruins down here that I want to take you to. So, as always, a big thing in these games is the exploration factor.
Oh,
but
do you want to highlight the... Sorry, I was on the horse when I rode up to the point of grace, but we can't do that.
Oh. And, okay, this is another thing that this game has going on, and that is some not so stable netcode. So it booted me.
Well, that works out well because I'm back on the horse. So this is Torrent, and you get Torrent very early in the game. Torrent is something that you can call at any given moment. It's got a double jump on it. It does very fast traversal, and you can do some really neat things as far as combat's concerned while on horseback. And, I'm brand new to the series, but from what I'm hearing, that is a big deal and changes things up quite a bit.
It does. And you can attack while on your horse. You find these things called talismans, which are like rings. Because there are no rings in this game like there were in previous Soulsborne games. Talisman have taken that over, and I found one that improves my attacks on horseback.
I got one of those as well,
and that has come in real handy. While on horseback, you can only attack with your main hand. So if you want to use magic from horseback, you need to equip your staff or whatever it is in your right hand to be able to do that.
And Johnny, you and I are doing like kind of a melee magic hybrid, right?
Yeah. We both started as a confessor, which is a higher intelligence.
Stay away from him.
Stat. Yeah. Has a higher face stat. I've been dumping points into intelligence though, because I want to use sorceries.
I kind of want to as well, but maybe my attacks aren't bad. I don't know.
Yeah, you can mix and match. Like, honestly, this game is so big, and I think that you'll level up so much by the end of it that
it just won't matter.
It may not hurt you to have your stats a bit more spread out, because by the time you get there to the end, it's going to be really high leveled. Whereas traditionally, you focus on a couple of stats, like you focus only on faith instead of faith and intelligence.
Yeah.
So I've been putting points into both of those so that I can do a mixture of spells from each one. Like this one.
Oh my god.
That is a dragon spell.
I couldn't tell.
Which you get from collecting dragon hearts in the game. And there's a special location that you go to acquire those spells.
Well, let's talk a little bit about that, because I think it's important. You mentioned that you're a big Soulsborne fan. You love these games. I've actively avoided them.
You've tried and pretty immediately been repelled by everyone you've tried, right?
Yeah, like it's just not my jam. Like I don't think that they're fun. I think that they're punitive, and I just don't know if I had the patience to try and play them. And there's something about this one that I've found to be a lot more approachable than the other games have been. And I think that you've seen it a few times on this quick look already, where we've had to get out of a really bad situation that, in my opinion, you would have been forced to take on early in the game on these other ones. And you'd have to go and grind, and not that you don't have to do that here, but I mean, like, this is stuff that's not, I'm getting hit, but it's much easier to approach than that tree sentinel.
Yeah, and if you don't want to fight the tree sentinel, you don't have to.
Right.
Ever.
And I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And right now we're in some ruins, which you'll find scattered throughout the game, and they always have treasure. There's 2 staircases in this one. We don't want to go down there.
Oh, we don't?
No.
Is there death down there?
I think it teleports you somewhere. I don't remember exactly.
No, okay. That's the other thing
But there's
too. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
There's a weapon here I want to get you.
Okay. I think that this world is just so compelling, and
Yeah.
being new to the series for me, like all I can think about is just like going and checking things out, tinkering a little bit, and like I can tell you I'm not the type of guy that you'd want to be like, how much do you love like the intensity of the combat? Because I really don't. But I'm able to find things in this game that I rather do enjoy that offset that quite a bit for me. And I keep thinking to myself when I'm not playing this game, like I'd really like to know more about exploring what's going on here. Where'd you go?
Yeah. Yeah, the sense of discovery and just I'm smitten. I'm so smitten with this game. It's been great.
That's what you wanted.
It's exactly what I wanted it to be. Right, I think. Can we not get in here? I'm losing my mind right now.
Yeah, me too. I don't know what we're doing.
Okay, I was right. There's a staircase in there. I think.
In here? In here?
Yeah.
Maybe it's something you have to get to with your horse.
Yeah, I guess so. All right. Well, so much for that. But if you come back here, Bobby, go down the staircase inside this room.
Yeah.
And there's a really cool weapon called the Twin Blade.
Okay. I did just get some new armor. Let me pull that up here. So this is your equipment menu. Within here, there's quite a bit that you can navigate and parse through. If you wanted to look at more of your helms and hoods, you just click on that, and then you'll see all the ones that you have unlocked. This is a game that is going to ask you to keep an eye on your weight. So I'm running the medium load, but you can see down there, if I put that armor on, I'll be back into a heavy load. So those robes are worse than what I have. They're lighter than what I have, but not what I need. All right. Where else are we going to go?
Let's keep heading east.
Okay.
Getting some shenanigans. Yeah, man, and this is. I've been playing dungeons and stuff. I've beat the main boss in this area yesterday. But there's still. I know. There's so much that I have not discovered.
Yeah. There's a lot.
Whoa.
Oh god, he hit you pretty good there, man.
He did. Oh great.
Are you getting disconnected?
Yes. Man.
Ow, he hit me good too.
It's frustrating. It was fine last night. It was a little wonky for our buddy Jason, but for me it was fine.
Yeah, we definitely had that happen quite a bit.
That's the other thing. Like the netcode has been a little frustrating to deal with.
It has been. It's been very, very rough. And the optimization for PC is not great right now. They've made a statement about that. I'm coming down here to get this weapon really quick, Johnny.
Okay. Yeah, the performance for me has been mostly fine. But I have had the game crash on me once. I've had some frame drops, some hitches in certain areas. Thankfully, it hasn't happened at a time when I was like in the middle of a boss fight or something. And screw me over that way.
I'm coming back to the church, by the way.
Okay.
Let me know if your summon's down.
Yeah, I just put it down. So I despite those things happening to me in my game, this is probably my favorite game I played this year so far.
It's high praise, man.
All the other things that it's done are kind of negate that, but I do want them to fix the game. And From has a track record of putting out not great PC ports. Like their Dark Souls 1 was so poorly optimized that someone had to make a mod to even get it to run properly on PC. So they've come a long way. It's certainly not as bad as it used to be, but they could be doing better. What else do we want to show off here, Bobby? Let's
go down towards that giant encounter over here, and we'll do that. I don't want to give away too much on this, as I know that people really appreciate like the discoverability of it. So I want to be pretty much in this first area only.
Yeah, this is where you start the game. This is all the stuff that they showed off in the network tests, and even in the reviews and stuff that I watched, I didn't see, any footage from, outside of this area, and it just speaks to the scale of the world that we're dealing with.
Yeah, this world's massive.
It's massive, and this is just, I believe, the first area. So I'm to the point where maybe I might be able to go to the next area soon, because I have defeated the first big boss. How I do that, I'm not sure.
We almost got him last night.
We did.
This is like a little camp that you can stumble into pretty early in the game. I found some pretty good gear here in my early playthrough, so I think like getting to this point, and we're not being super cautious here. There are some guys that can hurt you pretty bad.
All right, I got a war pick. Oh gosh, dang it! Another connection error. This is not.
Damn.
This is not going our way this morning.
Yeah, not great.
All right, well, you're there.
Yeah, go. There's another point of grace over here. Just go to that one, and I'll bring you in there, and then we can just go take on that giant.
Okay. All right, I'm here. I threw my sign down.
Okay. So Johnny, what would you tell people that are fans of the series, but also like newcomers like me? Like, what do you think is the talking point for that?
The game has not lost it. Like, it's still a very challenging game.
I think that's really important to note. Like, 'cause I think people keep saying this game's more approachable, but this game is really hard.
And you can start with magic and stuff like that, and working from range can sometimes be easier than, getting up close and having to worry about, when to dodge and all that stuff, which are still things that you should learn how to do well. And like you mentioned earlier, like being able to just peace out and come back later, I think is a big help. How much of a big help, I'm not sure, in the long run, because, this is still a very hard, challenging game. And
you're at the gate front, right?
I wasn't. I can go there now, though.
Okay.
So I don't know. Like, I think, if you have a PC, you could get this on Steam and try it for a couple hours.
Yep.
And get your money back. On other platforms, probably a little bit more difficult. So honestly, dude, I am astounded that you like this game as much as you do. And
I mean, me too. Like, there's enough here that makes me very curious. There's enough here that also, like, this part here, like, you can see him up there. Like, this is sorry to spoil some stuff, but like, he's not going to stay up there very long.
So when I rode through here, I didn't look up, and so he just landed in front of me, and it scared the crap out of me.
Yeah. I mean, like, he's already just laying, and you got all these archers around you. So, like, I think this shows pretty quickly, like, how fucking hard this game can be. Especially, like, after you clear that camp, you're feeling pretty confident in yourself. And then all of a sudden, you've got a giant and a small camp of baddies just trying to take you out.
you know what? This guy's nothing we can't handle.
Okay. See if I can't hit him with a freaking fireball. I think we're getting some damage in on him.
He's pulling his sword out.
Yeah, he's not happy, is he?
We got him.
We got him.
So yeah, that wasn't a boss.
No.
That was just
just
a regular enemy.
Just another day in Elden Ring.
Yeah, and so, you know, if you're playing through this by yourself or first exploring the area, you can just call your horse and when you're playing solo, and you can just ride past all this.
Yeah, which I did.
I'm being booted again, Bobby. I don't know if we want to keep trying.
You know what?
Or how much more we want to show off. But
I'm just gonna ride, and we're gonna wrap up this quick look. So like I know that this is something that like this never happens. It never happens when we're playing. Like I'm not gonna say it never happens, but
it wasn't happening that frequently.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, we played for hours last night, with 3 of us, and every now and again you'd have that. I don't know if that has anything to do with like the game's popularity, or if it is just like poor optimization of netcoding. But this is Elden Ring. I think that you understand what this game is, and I think it's one of those things that if you're a fan of the game, you probably saw some stuff there that you like, and you're like, yep, that looks like what I want out of one of these games. And if you're somebody like me, maybe you saw that and you go, yep, that's exactly what I didn't want out of one of these games, so I'm good. It's not something I want to be a part of. Or maybe you saw it and you're like, that seems like a little bit easier way to get into one of these games that people won't shut up about. And I might check that out. I might take a look and see what's up with this. And I can tell you that my Breath of the Wild brain has been very much happy with, like, I can say pretty honestly, like, that point that I'm looking at on my screen, that in the distance, I can probably get to that. I might not be able to climb and do it as organically as Breath of the Wild, but there's a lot of shit here that, like, I can go over there, I can get to that castle, I can go over there, I can get to that tree, I can do all those things here.
They added a jump button, which has never existed in a Souls game. And that adds a whole new dimension to exploring. And, you know, we got to some areas last night that, you know, you may not have been able to get to.
Oh, dude, or you shouldn't be in, you know, like...
Yeah.
That's the other piece of it.
Yeah, you can sneak in this game. Like, you can crouch like you did in Sekiro. And it's just, they've taken all these little, you know, things from the games they've made in the past and refined them down to Elden Ring.
Yeah, it certainly seems like they're learning. You know, like they're trying to get their footing about them there. But yeah, I think that's enough for today, where there's been enough to show here of like what it is or what it isn't. As I mentioned earlier, we do record a few days a week, quick looks, so you can check these out Tuesdays and Thursdays here on YouTube. And we do all kinds of games. Like, if you like games like Elden Ring, if you like more turn-based strategy games, if you like puzzle games, like, we play a little bit of everything here at the Casual Hour. Mondays and Friday nights, we stream games live on Twitch at 10:30 p.m. Central. Wednesday nights, we record our podcast, which is what we started as, at 10:30 p.m. And then we post that podcast every Friday morning at 9 a.m. Central, wherever you listen to podcasts. Johnny, I want to say thank you for coming on today and helping me navigate the world, even though you were getting thrown out of it a lot. Like, even Dark Souls fans sometimes can't beat netcode, is what we found out today. The toughest boss.
That's the greatest enemy of all.
The greatest enemy of all. I'm Bobby. I am enjoying my time with Elden Ring, and if you hang out long enough with us at the Casual, I'm sure you're going to hear about this game quite a bit this year. So thanks for tuning in. Johnny, thanks for stopping by, and we'll be back later on with more Elden Ring.